What allowed me to succeed this weekend was just staying relaxed, staying focused and sticking to our plan that we had set out throughout the year, and just executing when we needed to execute. Moving forward to improve on my mark thus far this year, just consistency. Keep plugging away at practice. Keep pushing myself in the weight room and on the in practice, and the heights will come when they come. And then the difference between outdoor and indoor is you have to deal with a lot more elements than outdoor. Wind and rain, or all those types of variables that you don't have in indoor. I'm more of an outdoor jumper. I prefer to kind of have like that element of kind of variability. I kind of like that. It makes me compete at my best, and it's just, I've always been like that. So it was funny, actually. In high school, I played football and lacrosse and all that through high school, and I just decided to try track one year, and a couple of my friends were like, hey, you know what, why don't you try pole vault? You're kind of that crazy kid, why don't you try this crazy sport? So I tried it, fell in love with it, and actually one of my high school teammates convinced me to apply to Brockport and try and pursue my vaulting career, and since then it's just flourished. So a first place finish anywhere in the season is very important for a team. It builds confidence. It provides some doubt in other teams' minds, where you kind of get into their head like, okay, Brockport is a force to be reckoned with. Like in any sport, once you get into the opponent's head, it's much easier to beat them on the field. So some advantages of splitting the team up are that some people can have a great meet at another place, and some people may not have a good meet at one day, and then they could have a good meet the next day. So it provides you almost with more opportunities to do well. So that's a certain advantage. A disadvantage is we're separating the team. This team is very, very good together. So when we get separated, it's harder for us to win the team championships and stuff like that. So that would definitely be a disadvantage. Anytime that we have a meet that is has a lot of SUNYAC teams in it, it creates a huge amount of competition. This conference is very, very good, and when we get everybody together, it creates a very hostile environment, but also a very productive environment. People are able to compete at a very high level, and it normally it involves some very hardworking individuals that really push to overcome the other teams and kind of prove themselves. So anytime that we'd have a meet or something like that where there's a lot of SUNYAC teams, it's a huge opportunity. Home field advantage is a big deal, especially in track, where it's a very mental kind of sport. Anytime when you can have you can compete at your home track where you practice every day, where you are basically immersed in it all the time. It creates a certain confidence and almost kind of helps you relax a little bit more. So it is huge to host a big championship meet like that, because it takes somewhat of the edge off of the championship nerves and stuff like that. So it is very important to have that here.